Everyone is playing a role for you at this time, and Source really wants you to know and truly understand and accept this, because when you accept this, it allows you to get out of a place of judgment. It allows you to see things from a bird's eye view, from a higher perspective, and you realize that everyone in your life has strategically been placed in your life to help you. And at the end of the day, all they're doing is playing a role, but they're just doing a great job. Okay. Oscar award winning job. All right. And these people are reflecting back to you, let's say, areas that you need to heal. So if you're being triggered by someone in your life, it's important to not sweep that under the rug, but instead ask yourself, what is it? Why is it that this person is triggering me? What is it telling me about myself? Is there something in this that I need to learn? Maybe there's something I'm not seeing about myself that this person is showing me, but they're showing it to me in a way that I don't necessarily like it. But that must mean that there's something there. If I don't like it, then there's something there. Because as we've talked about before, we know sometimes the fastest way for us to learn as humans is through pain, suffering, discomfort, right? And so when we see something in someone and we don't like the way that they talk to us, or we don't like the things that they do, or how they go about doing something, and it's triggering to you, that's an area that you need to heal. And what you say is, you'd be like, bet, thank you for showing me this area that I need to heal, because now that I know, I get to work on it. And once I heal it, once I fully understand what this is, where it's coming from, then I'm moving to the next level. And that's exciting, because you want to continuously move to the next level. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're here to do. That's what your soul wants you to do. Your soul wants you to expand and to learn and to grow. And your soul is going to put people, all types of people, in your life to do that. And these people may be in your life for a long time. They may be in your life for a very short amount of time. But there was something in that you needed. Whether that was to show you that there's still patterns, conditionings, beliefs that you're still holding on to that need to be released, because they cannot come. You cannot hold on to these things like a badge of honor, because where you're going, the 5D, these things cannot come. So at the end of the day, you want to be triggered. You want to be looking for the triggers, like, bet, all right, cool, I'm triggered. And you start asking yourself those questions to figure out, what is it? What is it that I need to work on? What is it that I need to heal? Did I feel like I had gotten to a certain place in this particular area that I needed to work on or heal or evolve in, and I'm being triggered? So now that tells me, hey, maybe I haven't fully grasped that in the way that I thought I did. So great, now I know I can go back to the drawing board, and there's still more in there that needs to be worked on. And so right now, your soul is going to give you these opportunities to do this. And then on the flip side of that, you also have reflections in your life that are there to show you what you were capable of. You understand? Because sometimes, like, we forget. We get in our heads. We get stuck in unworthiness and in judgment of ourselves, and our confidence can be low, or, we start comparing ourselves to other people. And Spirit is like, that's not why I'm putting them in your life. It's not to compare yourself. It's simply for me to show you in human form, for you to be able to see that it is possible, because it is possible for you. You are capable. You are powerful. You are worthy and valuable. And you hold the power and ability to be able to do whatever you want to do. You are not limited by anything, but if you think that you are, then you are. If you believe it to be true, then it is true. Fact. So Spirit is putting people in your life saying, hey, this is what I'm guiding you to do. Not in a way, and this is so important. Source is saying this is so important. Slow down, slow down, slow down. This is so important. You look at certain people in your life, and you, as a human, we at times can put people up on pedestals. We can put people on a pedestal and say, oh, they're better at this than me. And what that does is that that dims your light. It makes you feel like, okay, I'm not as good as them. So then what does that say? If you're saying I'm not as good as them, then what is that saying about yourself? What are you then saying about yourself, even if you're not saying it directly? Right? You're literally saying that there's something in you that's lacking, that you're incapable, that you don't have the ability or the power or the ability to be able to achieve something. I'll give you an example for myself. For the longest time, I felt like I was not a good communicator. I felt like I wasn't. And I would look at people who were great communicators and I would aspire to be like them, not from a jealous standpoint, but from a point of like, wow, they're a great speaker. I don't know that I'll ever be able to communicate like that. And what I was doing was, by me saying that, I was actually putting myself down because I was saying that I was unworthy. Like I didn't have it within me. Like I'm not a divine being that is capable and limitless. And so I wasn't showing myself love. I wasn't. And then the funny thing about it is that that's all I do now is communicate with people. And I've realized through doing this that I'm a great communicator. And not everyone's going to communicate in the way that I do and vice versa. Right? And so I don't need to look at anyone and put them on a pedestal and say, hey, they're way better at communicating than I am. No. Is it possible that we have different styles of communication? Absolutely. Does that make anyone any better or any worse? Absolutely not. So Spirit and Source want you to understand that no one is any better than you. Okay? No one is any better than you. You are just as capable as anyone to do anything that you want to do. And it's so important that you know this at this time. What do you want to do? You can look to people and say, hey, they're great at doing that. And I know that if I really want to do that, I can do that too. Thank you for showing me what's possible. You send them love and gratitude for yourself. This is self-love. This is self-love. Saying, you know what? I appreciate you showing me what I am capable of. And now I know that the more I pour love into myself, the more I express gratitude for myself, the more I get in tune with my spirit and my soul, and I know what I want, I can have it, whatever it is. This is why it's important to pay attention to the people in your life, because they're all showing you something. But it's your job at the end of the day to figure out what it is. What is it? Because it's purposeful. What are they showing me? What can I learn about myself in this moment through this other individual? And the more you do that, the less judgment you'll have, the more unconditional love that you'll have for everyone in your experience. The you get out of victim mentality. You step more into your sovereignty, into your spiritual divine essence that is able to look at things from a higher perspective, not through the human lens, from the spiritual lens, with your spiritual eye, your third eye. And it's just so important for you to do this at this time as you continue to heal and expand and grow. And you realize and remember that everything in your experience is happening very, very purposely, but it's happening for the reason to get you to your highest timeline. So you can experience all of the abundance that you deserve and that you say that you want. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this message resonated with you. Please subscribe to this channel if you're new. I come out with daily channeled messages for you to help you grow and excel and expedite your healing and spiritual journey. So I will catch you tomorrow in the next channeled message. Peace.